Welcome to the channel. Another World of Warcraft live stream. I was gifted 3 days. I've got about 50 hours left. I figured that I would do some stuff with it. And that's pretty much it. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to head to a new area, I believe called Nazjatar. And that's basically an area that was introduced and patched in patch 8.2. So as I'm hearthing and I'm following the guide, I'm also pointing as usual to count. There we go. That's pretty quick. The delay when I watch myself on YouTube, it drives me crazy when I'm like 5 seconds behind. But I'm only about 2 seconds behind. You won't be able to tell, obviously, but when I speak, it takes a couple of seconds before you actually hear it on your end. And there's the mystery watcher, the one who always comes. I don't know who he or she is, but that way I never feel completely alone. I always have at least one person that's watching. Yeah, so this new area, I know nothing about it, really. I believe there is new world quests with higher item level gear, but I can't promise you that, and I lost the only person that was watching me. Ah, well, it happens. Let's see if it's here or down below. It might be down below. Yeah, set sail. Yeah, one normally doesn't set sail from the skies. Just saying. I guess I'll be the only one laughing at that joke. Because this game's not too popular on my channel, but that's okay. As I've said a million times, I don't plan on making this a WoW channel, despite this being one of my all-time favorite games in the entire world.
Hi, sailor, be gone. Judgment awaits.
It's too rich for my blood, unfortunately. So let's speak to the captain. Oh, it's this guy. It's where you normally do the thing there. These. The Azurite things. Sorry, I don't really know what it's called, I forget. Speak to the captain, set sail. Well, that's interesting. I'm ready to depart. Oh, okay, it is this one.
Keep on them! We cannot let them escape!
My queen, they have arrived.
Wonderful. Set the tide stone, won't you?
I wish my eyes looked like that.
Feeling anxious, are we? How frustrating it must be for you. Still locked away. So powerless. For now, do not worry. We've both waited so long. But at last, you're about to see what I do best.
You wish you were a fish and not a wolf.
Welcome to Nazjatar. I've been waiting for you.
Well then, And naturally, I let that play out. For the obvious reason that that's actually a part of the lore. It's a quick little intro to the new areas that were introduced in 8.2 a couple of weeks ago. And of course, I'm always behind, right? The only reason I'm here, like I said, is because of the free 3 days that I've been given. I may sub back at some point. Like I said, it's just not always easy for me to do, unfortunately. So this is kind of like a snippet, if you will. I always call myself the showcase
You're
guy.
back on your feet. Good. You're surviving. I suppose you would want to find safe haven for our wounded. Oculus will assist you around. The vaunted Alliance fleet lies in ruins. Perfect.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna turn up. Not too much. That seems to give me a half-decent sound mix. Nothing worse than hearing a game properly, but the person talking is so low that you can't hear what they're saying. Or you have to squint to hear what they're saying, right? Because squinting apparently helps you hear better. Ah, there we go. So this is exciting. Let's take a look at the map actually while we're at it. So this is the whole new zone. And if I zoom out, I'm not gonna lie, and pretend to tell you that I know where it might be. 375. Oh. My weapons are 375. You see how the things have changed? Now blue weapons can be of that level, and actually even higher. But that's because of, I think of the new, update, sorry. Alright, let's get right into this.
Not so
Whoa.
fast. Why, hello.
This area is fascinating, don't you think? The power that thrums all around us is quite astonishing. My apologies. I am sometimes prone to distraction. I should get you down these falls without letting you plummet to your death.
Yeah, well, hopefully I don't plummet to my death. I'm getting some, was it Cataclysm that had the water zone?
That looks far enough.
Yes.
No time to lose. Yes, Anna.
Yeah, so the whole point of this stream, really, other than the obvious, that I'm trying to keep the channel alive, is I want to showcase the new area, see what it's like, show people what it's like. Maybe they haven't played in a while. They're thinking of maybe getting back into it. Not that I'd be the best guy to entice you to want to come back, but
Hold this ground! It seemed as if the Alliance ships were about to capture us. Then the Naga sprung their trap. What could those
we'll at
fiends
least
be
do a
up to?
few quests.
Go on ahead to Thalisra. Cut down any Naga you encounter along the way. Make them pay for every Horde life they have taken.
Oh, right, I normally have the plates off. So far, the enemies don't feel too much stronger. Because sometimes new zones, like through expansions, you'll feel the scaling of the enemies being a little bit tougher. But not always if you were well geared to begin with. But I'm not well geared, as I explain in all my videos, in case you're new or you haven't played in a while. I am level 378. There's people that are about 415, 420, I think, maybe. You hit 120 at about 300-ish. So 378 might seem high.
The Naga's attack is relentless.
It's not. It's good for a noob.
Return
But
quickly. I can only
for
hold
someone
this
who doesn't
barrier
play
for so
often,
long.
my goal was to hit closer to the 400 mark. Just for PvP purposes, really. This will be a good test. A couple of enemies on us. Yeah, this one I have to, oh, well, there's an elite. Did not know he was an elite. So I will dispatch the small ones first. Again, if this was classic WoW, I always say this because it's coming in soon. I would have probably have died by now in a similar kind of setup. And then the irony is that I almost did die. You get the idea, though. Classic WoW I'm quite excited for. But, to be honest with you, how much of that I actually play, I really don't know. It's a fun game. The classic, you know, it'll bring back that nostalgia like I said yesterday. But realistically, oh, I guess I could have called in, oh, I guess I could have used that, you know, big skill that was on there. Completely forgot to use it. But the grind in classic WoW is so high that honestly I'm not too sure I want to bother. I'll probably check it out very casually. Maybe record some footage just to be like, oh wow, I remember this back in the day, or how the world used to be. But then that's it, right? Then what? What am I actually going to do? Seriously speaking, in the game? Probably nothing. Because I predominantly see myself as a, like a gamer that plays different games, right? I'll play Switch, I'll play PlayStation, Xbox up until I sold mine a couple weeks ago. Okay, so that's a real person. Maybe they won't attack me. Maybe they will. And I'll probably die in like one hit. Yeah, see? That was bound to happen. It's PvP, right? And you can tell how quickly I died. So it's unreal though when you increase your item level, even sometimes just by a mere 5 or 10 points, how much sometimes that can make a big difference. So obviously we'll kind of do this here. Yeah, so they're not camping, but so see this person? Really? They only have, I know they're in travel form, but that seems like really poor health. They must have just hit 120, is what it is. Because that's like really, really low. I know I talk a lot, but sometimes I do go quiet when I'm trying to think of something. Otherwise I just kind of ramble on. But at least I don't get overly excited like some other YouTubers, no offense. Oh, I still have to... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it might be faction-based. Like when you tag, you don't have to be in a party, but you at least have to be of the right faction. Because I did attack the boss, or the quest person. A lot of Alliance here today. I'm not seeing a lot of Horde. Yeah, it's all like Alliance people. I don't like that. I'm feeling quite outnumbered. Sometimes when it gets really bad, like the ganking, well, I shouldn't call it ganking, just regular attacking, and it gets out of hand, I turn off war mode, which is something you can do. See? You can turn that off. That's basically world PvP, but you get better rewards, 10% more experience. Oh. Maybe I can Oh, I think that's the same shaman as earlier that I helped out for a minute. Maybe they won't kick my ass. Oh yeah. I'm probably done. Oh. I mean, not everybody's, well, I shouldn't call them a prick. It's PvP, right? It's part of the game. I just mean not everybody's aggressive, is the word I'm looking for. I tend to be a fairly nice guy when people are questing. I actually like helping people out. Now that would suck to die at the last second. There we go. Oh, they got... Oh, wow, they got their flying. Sorry, I'm all like, oh, wow, because that's part of the new patch. Uh-oh. Just in... When you stealth, sometimes people take that as an act of aggression, because they think you're going to try something, but in my case, it's the complete opposite. I don't want no trouble. 15 minutes. Yeah, I might play for about another 15 minutes, just kind of like a quick intro, if you will, to Nazjatar. Then I may, later on in another stream... Sorry, I'm trying to think here. I may try out the new area, Mechadon, I think it's called. Not too sure if that's what it's called. Or I may come back here and sort of finish the area, the whole quest line. Yeah, if you watched my other streams just randomly killing enemies, you'll notice that I am taking noticeable-ish more damage. So the enemies are scaled higher. And they take a little bit more to kill as well. Holy cow. That was creepy. Because I totally could have gotten my ass kicked right there. I wish people would have seen me play back in the day, like years ago. I was actually decent in PvP. I was above average. I won more than I lost, so I must have been doing something right. And it didn't really matter what class I played, but I also played the game 15 to 18 hours a day, so I mean, you kind of hope I got better. Oh, there's someone from the horde. A fellow troll at that. Always nice to see a friendly face. There we go. Yeah, definitely getting that Cataclysm vibe from that underwater world, even though we're not quite underwater, but you get the idea.
Not a moment too soon.
Oh, wow. I'm going, oh, wow. Like, they're not better than what I have? But that's pretty close for just getting that from a regular reward, and that's what's going to tell me that the item level in this zone is probably going to be like a good amount. You know what I haven't checked? Okay, good, my microphone is working. There's times where my microphone sometimes doesn't work right away, and I can't tell that it doesn't work. Alright, sorry, let's pick a thing here. Honor-bound dagger. Yeah, let's... yeah, whatever. Let's go with that.
Our forces are vastly outnumbered. We cannot hold this position.
We must
Probably
move
end up
quickly.
vendoring it anyways. I think I'm supposed to follow them. No? It's quite the herb. I just love stealthing so much. That's why I want to, that's why I want to play like one horde, one alliance. This horde, sneaky, melee, that's all he can do. Just a one-trick pony. But then for my alliance, I want to be a druid, feral druid, because, get it, you can stealth again. You're in cat form, so it visually looks different. You're still stealthing around, but I can also be a ranged caster, like balance. So I could be a tank or a healer. You know what I mean? Because it's a jack of all trades, so I can do like pretty much everything with just 2 characters.
What are you waiting for? We have the enemy in our sights! Fire!
I knew Ashvane could not be trusted. Damn her treachery.
This makes no sense. Why would the Naga accept a human as an ally? Questions will have to wait. We must find shelter for our people.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How'd you know I was here? How the hell did they see me? Yeah, so sorry, what I meant to say was you can do everything from just a druid alone. What I meant from between the druid and the rogue is I can both play a horde and an alliance. Because I always feel like when you play World of Warcraft...
Once we find refuge, will you be able to send word to Oculus?
If you only play one faction...
assuming there is any safe ground to find.
I really feel like you're
This
playing
place
half
is
the game.
unsettling, yet familiar.
Because you don't get to see all the cities, and I don't know. That's just me, though.
A scepter of
Stirs
tides.
beyond this wall of water. An illusion.
Look out!
Wow. What's going on there? Blackwater behemoth. Look at the size of that thing.
We are strangers here. Why did you help us?
Wow.
Okay, everyone. We've had our eye on you since this chaos started. Walls of water rising, ships crashing everywhere. Then the Naga swarmed all
There, I don't
over
feel so alone now with my little
The
army.
enemy of the Queen is a friend of ours. We know the bad guys pretty well, and you're not one of them.
There are some who would beg to differ.
Sorry, what's my volume at?
Aran Arcana.
Tell me, what queen do you speak of?
What, Queen? Are you telling me you don't know where
Oh,
you
wow.
are?
So, what I just started now, like this whole time that I've been here, just to give you an
I should have
example,
realized. Lorthamar,
we're
this
9%
place
through the storyline. So I don't think this is one of those 20-minute things where you just
Good. Our guests have arrived.
finish it
I
and get
must
the world
say,
quest.
that was a delightfully dramatic entrance. Behold, the wonders of Nazjatar. The finest sight your eyes will ever behold. And the last.
Can you get us to safety?
She is preventing teleportation.
Please do stay. Explore all the comforts my kingdom has to offer. I will hold the waters at bay, so long as I remain entertained.
Oh, I'll entertain you.
Whew. I knew Azara didn't like us, but she really hates you. That got personal. Let's go, before something else comes along to spoil the fun. Never forget. Okay, folks, here we are. It's not much, but it's home. Tell your troops to make themselves comfortable. I have a few things to discuss with my people.
We are in your debt, Neri.
Don't sweat it. If you want to show your appreciation, you can lend a helping hand.
There we go.
One
We
day
must
at a
remain
time.
alert. I doubt that
And
Ajara
now-
set the trap near.
So it's going to be one of those things where
Ajara is blocking my teleportation spells. We need to find
where
a
it's
crack in her
instanced, and then
defenses.
there's probably going to be a way to go
I
to
know
and
just
from
the
this
thing,
area.
Delisra. Come along, champion. You will serve as my assistant. If we combine our powers, we should be able to open a gateway to Zuldazar without Ajara noticing. Here we are. With the merest touch of the heart of Azeroth, the pathway will be stabilized.
Oh. Assist, click the Heart of Stone. Right. There we go. Safe flight
Do you
path.
need anything? Can I do anything for you?
Yeah, you don't know any areas. Right. Okay.
We've got your back.
$385 plus. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Alright. Sorry, I'm kind of half asleep there. See how out of nowhere there's a bunch of people here that weren't here? It's because it's instanced, right? If I hadn't
you made
handed
a
in this
discovery?
quest. Oh, see? Yay. Shoulders. Oh, or a tunic. So which one do I have the lowest of? Those are... Sorry, that's a headpiece, 375. Chest piece. I also have 375. Or we can do a tunic. I honestly don't know. I kind of like the powers that I have. Shift click to view. Yeah, let's take a look at the helm. Oh, that's not working. There we go, sorry. This is like the new piece, if I wanted it. Right, right. Sometimes the bonus that you get, sorry, is not that good. So I want to make sure passive heal. Right. Maybe I'll just go with the shoulder, head, and that's chest. This can be a big decision. It's actually kind of annoying. I'm gonna go with the chest.
May your elementary, well, arcane, if one is to be technical about it. I must beg
So I'm
your
at
pardon. We're all a
378.
bit out of our depth right now. At
See
any
how
rate,
it went
I
up by
suppose you have
1
work to
point?
do. Good luck.
379. We're going to shift, right click, and then here's the actual wheel. This has to do with your heart, your neck piece that you didn't improve at all through this expansion. And as you level it up from just playing the game, that's how you end up with your shoulders, your head, and your chest are the only three pieces that can have this wheel thing. So in my case, I could choose one of two things. Rupture increases your agility, or when Mutilate applies lethal poison with both daggers, it poisons the target for an additional 2,000. Yeah, so I'll click this. Right, then it spins it. Then we go to the next tier. Your Envenom deals 432 additional damage per combo point. Versus when you damage an enemy who is below 35% health or fall below yourself, you gain 744 primary stat. Interesting. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. Azurite energy courses through you, reaching 114 agility and then diminishing down to 19 agility, cycling every 12 seconds. Your damage abilities have a chance to grant you 25 applications of overwhelming power. Yeah, I like that one. Increases your mastery by 78 and your leech by 39. Nah, we'll go with this one. I'm never going to be a very serious WoW player, so it doesn't really matter if I made a mistake. Allies within, screw allies. I usually play alone, so I don't even care what the skill does. And then this one, increase your item level by 5. Sorry, so it was a 385, so I think it'll go to a 390. And that's it. Yeah. And is it a 390? Yeah, it's a 390. We're still at 379. We're almost at 380. Sorry if this part's really slow and boring. Not that the rest of the stream is overly exciting. And this is my transmog. Because I have a mount that allows me to do that.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Yeah, see, this stuff I won't quite delete yet because there's an area where you can deconstruct stuff and get better weapons. I mentioned that yesterday, but I don't remember what those items are. So I honestly don't know if it's still worth doing. I think it's called like the Shredder or something like that. Yeah, 4 more. Yeah, I'm pretty much done the stream, to be perfectly honest with you.
Mother has a new plan to save Azeroth. Meet us in the Chamber of Heart as soon as you can.
Where is this gonna bring me? I mean, other than where it said it was gonna take me. Zuldazar. Sorry, I haven't really played the expansion much. Some of the names have eluded my mind. I think this is the Horde area. Our Horde area, I mean. Oh, okay, so that's what ended up happening. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, Silithus, because that's how, like, we started to come back to this area in the very beginning of the expansion. Yeah, Thunderbluff, Orgrimmar, Silvermoon. Here's a good question, though. This is a perfect place to end the stream, actually. Is in the portal room, where's going to be the portal to Mechadon? Right? Because if I look at my guide, War Camp, I'm not gonna do it, but if I did the Mechadon storyline, let me just ask really quick. Where would the Mechadon portal be? In the portal room. There's no room. There's no more empty slots for a new portal. Just whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I did this. Not that it was overly exciting, but at least it really kind of showed you, you know, the new area, what it looked like for roughly 25-ish minutes. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here. I was just waiting to see where they were going to say it was. I may try to do the other one like in another video, like I said, like the second new zone. Because in Nazjatar, you see, with everything we did, we're only 13% of the way in. So there's still quite a bit more to do before we unlock the world quests, I believe. No one's answering, so I'll just have to figure it out on my own later. So that's it for now. I could come back. There could be a small chance that I come back in like 5 minutes. Maybe doing something else. I'm not sure, but don't bank on it. And if not, I would be back 5, 6, in roughly 3.5 hours from now, around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a good chance I'll be back. So anyhow, for the one person that was watching, if there actually was really one person watching and it wasn't counting me as being the watcher, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, take care, and I shall see you the next time I go live, perhaps. Bye now.